Here is a picture of the rock. I ran it through some of the animations in the FasterLivePortrait web UI demo. Given an input image and an input video, it makes the input image make the facial movements of the input video. There is also a retargeting where you can control how open or closed the person's eyes and mouth are. 0 is completely closed and 1 is completely open. I haven't tried the original LivePortrait, but this one is pretty fast. Anyways, let's see how we can install this web UI demo locally. There are 2 prerequisites. First is FFmpeg. On their site, click Download, then click the Windows icon. Then that very top link. Scroll down and click this FFmpeg Release Essentials.7z. You can download 7z for free if you don't already have it. Right-click and extract here. You can move the extracted folder wherever you like. Just make sure to add the folder where the FFmpeg is to your environment variables. I'm going to copy-paste that folder path to the path environment variable. Click Edit on the path variable and add a new row, pasting that folder path. Now, if you open a command prompt and enter FFmpeg, it should show you the version information and other details about the installed FFmpeg. The second prerequisite is Visual Studio. You can download Visual Studio from here. This will download the installer. Just double-click it and then click Continue on the new window that shows up. On this workload screen, scroll down and make sure to select the desktop development with C++. Click that checkbox and then click on Install on the bottom right. This is going to take a while. In the meantime, we can start downloading the FasterLivePortrait project from GitHub. On their GitHub page, they have a link to the Windows integration package. You can get the package zip from this Google Drive link. This is a very large zip file, over 8 gigabytes. You will also want to download the source code zip file that is on this page. The Visual Studio install is finished, so we can close that window. For the 8 gigabyte zip file, I would extract it as close to the C drive as you can. Otherwise, you might get an error saying path name is too long for one of the files that is in the zip file. I'm going to create a new folder on the C drive. You can call it something like FasterLivePortrait, but I'm going to be lazy and just call it AI. Drag and drop the zip there and then extract it. This also will take a while. There are tens of thousands of files. Once that completes, you can delete the zip file. Next, we must extract that other source code zip file. Copy-paste or drag and drop the contents of the unzipped folder into the folder we created on the C drive, overwriting the existing files that are there. This will allow us to have updated code with some bug fixes. Then we must launch the all_onnx2trt batch file. That sounds like a password or something. This part is going to take a while too. It took about half an hour or so for me. I'm just going to skip ahead. When that finishes, we can launch the app batch file to launch the web UI. There will be a URL we can copy-paste into the browser. And we are done. The interface is intuitive. On the left, select an input image or an input video that is the source. And on the right, select a video that is the driving video. The source will move and sound like the driving video. There are a bunch of parameters you can modify here, like cropping and stitching. There is also an Is Animal checkbox. I have no idea how that one works. You can click Animate to start the process. Skipping ahead, let's see what it generated. That is funny. If you scroll down, there is an option for retargeting that lets you control the eyes and mouth. I'm going to set them to the max, select Mona Lisa and give it a go. Huh, that is kind of creepy. Well, anyways, I just wanted to check this out since I hadn't gotten to check out the original one when it was released some months back. This one is supposed to be faster. Let me know what you think if you end up trying it out. That is all.